G'day and welcome back to the Plumbify Podcast. No Matt today, so me and Luke here are just sitting down shooting some shit basically.
Talking about what it's actually like to work at Plumbify, what happens behind the scenes.
No blowing smoke up Matt's ass either while we're sitting here having a talk, so see how we go.
What's our previous work history like? I think that will give a good insight into now and what the differences are between a normal workplace in here, or if this is a normal shithole of a workplace sort of like the others. Or
I definitely wouldn't call here normal.
No, I wouldn't call it normal
for starters, because it's a plumbing company and you do this sort of shit.
True, we're getting paid for this right now.
Yeah, and very socially, like social media balance, probably not balanced, probably heavily socially media orientated. It's good though.
Yeah.
I don't know, probably me and you are probably pretty similar, I guess, with background companies and things like that.
Both worked at companies with pretty bad cultures and don't really care about their employees, I guess. It's not fun to work there.
Where you're a number. There's no value in your capabilities or you as a person sort of thing. That's what I've found with some companies I've been at, like through my apprenticeship and stuff like that. It was pretty good. Like worked for, obviously not name dropping and stuff, but through the apprenticeship it was good. And, you go to some companies where you just, like the typical cliche saying, you're just a number and you're not valued.
Big maintenance company that we've both worked at that remains unnamed.
Yeah.
Allegedly.
Like you sort of look at it from both sides of the fence. So like when you're looking after bloody 100 people, it's sort of hard if you don't have the right amount of people below you looking after that amount of people. But in the same token, you can still be treated as a bloody
human, not a little bug stepped on. Yeah, that's true. So what do you think the differences are here to like somewhere that's not here, like the previous ones? What's like the biggest? For me, it's just like I want to be here. Like sometimes I'm like, if I'm like down or whatever, like, I'll come to work. It's like it'll be a bit of fun. Like not all the boys feel that probably every day. I definitely don't feel that every day.
You're never going to have that every day anywhere you work though.
It's like the social aspect. Like if I wanted, I can come in and go work with a mate. Like it's just that's the difference.
That's a big difference for me as well, because I've spoken to you in volumes about it before. I won't get into it because it's a subject for another day. But you feel comfortable coming into this workplace. If you do feel shit house, you're surrounded by your mates and stuff like that. So you can be like, look, man, piss off or come have a chat to me. And it's okay, you feel comfortable in your environment, whereas if you're like that in another place, you're sort of like, ugh.
That's like any other place. Going into the office, I would not want to be there. Like I would feel uncomfortable talking to anyone. It's like the classic tradie versus office worker, which I'm not saying we don't have here. Like there's cases of it everywhere, but like it's just different. Like
there's always going to be a little wall between the field staff and here. I think that's actually another thing though here as well, that's a lot less.
I'd say so.
I think there's a lot more glue between the office staff and the field staff here at the moment.
Everyone helps each other out a bit more.
Yeah, It's obviously we're still pretty young in that respect as well. We've grown super quick, but I think the gel between even the new office staff and the boys is pretty decent, and we've seen it from both sides of the fence.
So I reckon that covers like favourite things. What would be like? What's the worst thing about working here? Like the worst thing about working at Plumbify? I think like I think you remember when we were doing work up the river and Matt just didn't let anyone use his jet ski? That was pretty good. That was pretty bad.
Yeah, he's got all the flash toys. Don't let anyone use them. That's fair enough.
Yeah.
Nah, to be serious, probably the worst thing.
You can do like an office and on the tools one, like
on the tools, I guess. With the nature of work, what I found when I was on the tools is because you're predominantly like problem solving, like leak location and things like that, you do have jobs that sort of dwindle in the back of your mind or hang on to a little bit until they're fully resolved. It goes hand in hand with like completing a job that's hard and you've smashed it. You get those jobs, but then you get the jobs that are always like, shit is it good? Like, is it there? Like, that's probably the worst part, just the worrying about jobs, I guess, because it is a very like demanding sort of niche environment we work in.
It is. What about like high pressure, I'd say?
High pressure, yeah.
High pressure. Yeah. What would you say like going to the office is like the worst thing in here? Like, the least favourite thing.
Having no window in my office.
Yeah, that's true. getting like your cheese eaten and your antipasto eaten.
That's my fault though. I've got about 15 different antipasto buckets in the fridge. Half of them are out of date.
Oh, I know mine. You have tuna all the time and it stinks.
It doesn't stink.
And you leave bowls in my office and you leave bowls of tuna everywhere and you don't clean them and it's just like fish in the office.
Literally
the office smell is like just fish.
We discussed this the other day.
Tom Fly smells like fish.
It doesn't.
It does.
We discussed it the other day though. I'm not leaving any dishes up here or anything like that anymore. They're going down the dishwasher.
Yeah, that's a rule.
What's your actual most hated thing though? Like in the office and on the field, because you've been on the tools before as well. Not most hated, but your least favourite.
Least favourite
thing, yeah.
Oh, that's a hard one. Least favourite thing on the tools. I don't know. I fucking just love plumbing. I don't think I could have a least favourite on the tools. Oh, probably. I don't know. Dealing with some people.
Yeah.
On the tools. Like, I don't know. In our work, you try to say as little as possible to some people, if that makes sense. Like, it's always kind of keeping what we found a secret in that regard, kind of. And that's a struggle sometimes. Like, actually, going to site and then, like, you think you know what the issue is, but you have to go back, get more approval to go back to do something else, but you're there and you just want to, like, crack on.
That's a good one.
Like, that is annoying.
Yeah.
Or, like, you keep going back to the same job, and the customer's frustrated and you're frustrated. Yeah. That's probably the worst.
It's like something I was dealing with today. Like, the middle person is generally the customer, like the insured. Like, our hands are tied by the insurance company or the builders. And sometimes it's frustrating. I get that. That's probably a big one for me as well. Yeah.
What do you reckon, like, the staff we have here, I think we have some characters.
Yeah.
Like, we have got some proper weirdos.
Yeah.
Like, in a good way,
I'd
say. Like, you're weird. Proper weird.
Sick.
Who else would be weird? Not weird, but who else is, like, a character? Like,
well, everyone's unique, though.
Okay. Yeah. Jackson, he's weird.
Jackson's
weird. Matt's weird.
Scruffy. Matt's very weird.
What's Matt like behind the scenes? A bit like a
he's a big kid.
Loves himself, doesn't he?
He does love himself.
He does love himself.
Yeah. Muscles.
Well, like when he comes in the office and tenses his arms. So, yeah.
Have you noticed that with him?
Yeah, because Matt goes to the gym every morning and then comes in here afterwards in a singlet and sneakers and shorts and just.
And he'll sit down like in your office or out there, and he'll purposely rock back and put his hands behind his head.
Yeah.
I know what you're doing, Matthew. Just calm down.
Lives off a compliment, doesn't he?
Yeah. Could fit in a matchbox. That kid.
Just a bunch of weirdos, I guess. Got Jackson, who like lives in Brighton but reckons he's from like, I don't know, Sejuna or something. He reckons he's so country.
He does.
A lot of personalities in that kid.
Since you brought that up, I have noticed a little country-esque fits he is trying to pull on at the moment. I do notice that.
I reckon we're a bit of a country culture. I reckon.
You reckon?
Well, he wears the jeans. That's yeah, but I don't know.
And the dark boots now as well. You were saying country culture though. That's all I can hear blasting out of this office every day.
True.
I don't mind it though. I'm coming around to it. It's not too bad. It's pretty nice.
So what do you reckon about? Obviously here we have a uniform, and the uniform is like we provide shirts and everything, but I think people wear their own like style. Yeah. We all kind of look the same. Yeah. We're all wearing this uniform, but at the same time, everyone wears something different. Like Jackson always wears denim jeans and boots because he wants to be country. Yeah. And then like you only wear shorts.
I can't not wear shorts.
Little Nath the apprentice only wears pants. And doesn't matter the weather. Like
our uniform's good though. I rate our uniform. Jake's a big advocate for making his.
Yeah, he styles it, doesn't it? He those beanies, like skater vibes.
Yeah, the rolled up cuffs on the pants and that. Yeah,
guy's always very clean. I see that.
Yeah.
Crocs. People wear Crocs.
I'd start doing that in here.
Yeah. People wear Crocs a lot.
Crocs are good though. Yeah, that's a very volatile subject, but I rate them highly. Yeah. Don't knock them until you've tried them.
Well, they're a non-slip, so I'd consider them almost safe to wear on a roof. I would wear them on a roof, allegedly. Yeah. I'm not saying I have done that previously, but I would
whip the sports mode on away.
I would assume that they're non-slips. So don't people wear them in kitchens and like hospitals and stuff?
Yeah.
So why can't they be safe? Where's the steel cap?
Well, you see people floating around in gyms in them, don't you?
Yeah.
Dropping weights on your toes.
Yeah,
Perfect.
true.
Yeah. Nah, I'm advocate for the Crocs. Matt, side note, just get a big boatload of Crocs in for the office.
We can get those, what are they called? The giblets.
Gibbets.
Plumbify gibbets.
Yeah.
Gibbets, Plumbify gibbets.
That's actually a great idea.
Yeah. What do you reckon? We got some, like, as long with the weird people, some funny habits going on with the guys here. Like, I know like your habit would be buying a thing of antipasto every day and all that stuff.
Habits.
Jackson's would be being annoying. Like,
just being a pest. Perfect.
He's going to love how much we've talked about him.
No,
so
he's pumping his tires up just
really
with the airtime. I know you're just a creature of habit in here, like regimented with what you do when you have your breakfast, what you have to have before you have your coffee. So you have your breakfast, 2 bottles of water, then you have your coffee, and then lunch, arvo coffee.
I just freak out and throw myself off the roof. Really, like
you got to have your routine. I don't mind.
I was like that on the. I think routine on the tools is the best thing to have.
Massive,
like first job, then go get a coffee and then bludge a little bit, and then go to second job.
Just take your time.
Having a routine. Like at 1 o'clock, I'm going to have my lunch. Obviously, there's days you can't, but like. That was the best one. I
think the little routines like that you have through the day, they're like checkpoints. You're like, I'll get through my first job and have a coffee and it'll be 9:30. Get through the next 2 jobs, it'll be 12:31. You have your lunch.
Yeah.
No, I think that's good. But habits.
You got some habits. You can't sit still on the phone. You just walk around.
Yeah, dude.
You love leaving the hard jobs to everyone else.
Oh, piss. I'll go to the hard jobs, mate. Nah, that's involuntary, though, getting up off and walking around on the phone. I've literally tried to sit still, and it's impossible. You can't sit still on the phone, especially if it's a, like, animated phone call as well.
Yeah, you throw hand signals up. Matt throws a lot of hand signals up.
Yeah.
There's a lot of hand signals going on.
I'm trying to think of little nuances that people have, like little... I've got to think of a good one.
I would say.
Hey?
Workplace habits, table tennis. I've never seen anyone be so invested in table tennis than James.
Yeah.
Even though I smash him every time.
Yeah. I'm never playing you in table tennis again for the next 3 months just because you absolutely berated me today.
Yeah, that's right. That's what I think our work show should be. That's what I advocated for, table tennis.
Just table tennis.
Yeah, I think we should just play table tennis tournament and then when he gets like $2,000 or something.
Oh, yeah, sick, man. So you're locked in for that.
Speaking of work shows, we've got one coming up, don't we?
Yes. I'm very keen for that, actually, because I missed the last one.
Yeah. So. We're going to holy moly if anyone wants to come join the Plumbify work show.
Just
let us know what the date is. You can come spectate, come join. But yeah, we've had a few very interesting work shows. I've had some massive culture thing. I love a work. Everyone loves a work show.
Actually, that you say that as well. Having the mid-year ones, not just your end-of-year Christmas one, mid-year ones or random golf days and stuff like that. It's massive for workplace culture. Yeah, that's definitely a big change point for this company.
I don't know. I want to go to them. Like my previous companies, I did not want to go to the I have like a little group of people that I was friends with, but I don't want to go to the work show and like mingle. Yeah. Here, I want to go to the work show.
You don't want to have that small talk with a person you don't really engage with day in and day out, whereas here you talk to everyone every day.
I want to have a work show every 3 weeks.
3 weeks.
Yeah, just like every week.
Every Friday work show. Perfect. Been some funny happenings at the work shows though, I reckon.
Yeah. What have we done? We've done a golf day. That's a pretty standard work show. I think when you got a smaller number. Yeah. A little bit smaller, that was fun. Golf day. Don't think there's any golf past hole 13. Maybe just NFL.
The back nine.
Yeah. Back nine NFL.
Throwing cans across the fairway.
What was Matt? He was under a golf cart, wasn't he?
Under a golf cart or driving golf carts into trees or something like that.
You were just being shit at golf.
Yeah.
I was doing nothing.
Yeah.
What's like your standard stuff that happens at a work show?
Standard stuff that happens. Stuff's pretty tame though.
Yeah, slaps.
Yeah.
Getting slapped.
Yeah.
Getting slapped is pretty standard one.
Yeah, that's just in between a normal conversation, and all of a sudden you got a hand across your face.
We love and you miss your horse.
Thanks horse.
Thanks for slapping Nate. That was actually really good.
Now that you look back on it, it was funny at the time.
It was so funny.
Belt your horse.
It was so funny.
Punch you directly in the mouth.
That was so good.
Yeah.
A lot of drinks, obviously. Yeah. I think every work show has to be unlimited drink package or enough drinks.
disclaimer: drink responsibly.
Yes, like unlimited drink package,
Yep.
just because of numbers, not because you want to get employees drunk.
It can be a questionable event.
There'll stuff to be signed before. That's fine.
Speaking of too much to drink, Mr. Michael.
There's been a few. We got a couple of vomiters, don't we?
He put that down. He put that down to finishing his dinner too quickly, or eating dinner too quickly, and trying to drink his beers or whatever.
Because we were playing pub golf.
Oh,
that's pub golf's another popular work show. That's a good one.
I rate pub golf.
Yeah, we only got through like 2 places, and everyone told me to go show it. It's a shit idea. So thanks everyone.
I rated the idea.
Yeah,
it was good.
Took too long. What's this one? Holy moly.
Yeah. Something I'm going to be. I'm happy with that, because if it was regular golf.
What else makes a good work show? I think someone needs to vomit. Someone needs to embarrass.
Someone needs to vomit.
It doesn't have to. It could just be sick. It's just funny.
Yeah.
Someone needs to embarrass themselves. Proper do some stuff that they want to quit the next week.
Yeah.
Someone needs to make that happen.
I think that's just a given at work shows though. Because people let their guard down.
And it's so good. The next 6 months, you just spend talking about that one time that one person did something. Yeah.
It's a good thing though. That's why work shows are good as well, because you break down that work environment and you realise that people are just human beings as well. It brings the person back to the person.
Yeah.
Not just, you're an office manager, or you're my boss, or you're a plumber.
Oh, you can drink 100 beers. Me,
Shut up, you can. 3 beers and be crying in a taxi, you dickhead.
4 and then I get motion sickness. What else about working here is good?
What else about working here is good?
Nothing.
Opportunity.
There is good opportunity, yeah.
It is.
To get serious, there is a good opportunity.
To get serious, Matt, none of this goes to you, mate. We're the people on the ground keeping this working, so you've done nothing. Nah.
Yeah, it's true, you actually done nothing,
it is good because, especially myself and you, being here from when we were 3-4 plumbers, seeing it grow, the opportunities and pathways we've got to grow into, and the opportunities that are probably going to be for people to grow into bigger roles and all that sort of stuff is a good thing. It's exciting, man. And I know, getting serious for a bit, it's your work, it's your job, it's your livelihood. To have different avenues that you can challenge yourself in and go into, it's really good. Like your prime example, going from, fresh out your apprenticeship, a couple of years working on the tools, and then you're straight into an operations manager role. It's unreal. And you've smashed it since you've been in it. And, Matt presented you with an opportunity, being such a young bloke. I don't think many places would do that.
No, probably not.
With how young you are and stuff like that.
That's making me feel good. I'm turning to Matt, getting my colours pumped up. Another thing about working here is the social media now, especially Matt's making a push on it. What do you think about it? Honestly, because I think at the start, there's been feedback, and I think we've been ripped. Or people don't get it, and then some people get it, and it's a bit it's awkward, isn't it, when someone else asks us what's with the social media, and we're like, it's just a bit of fun.
It's the most talked about topic when you talk to a different company, I think, about us. I'll be completely honest, at first I was just like, are you serious, man? How hard you wanted to go with it. Well, Matt wanted to go with it or whatever, or we wanted to go with it. I was just like, man, is this really worth all the time and stuff? And I saw how much time gets put into it. And then obviously we did the first few podcasts and that, and I was like, this is a bit of fun. And I sort of didn't get involved with it for very long, or at all after that. And I saw how much time was being put into it, and I was like, is that really worth the time and effort? Now on the flip side, the adverse side of it, I can see how much traction it gets you with the vast majority of people in the industry and also outside the industry. You're getting people wanting to work here, because I always say to you and Matt, this day and age is heavily social media driven. And it's a big net that you can throw out there, and if you do grow on it in all facets, your TikToks, just being idiots on there, podcasts and stuff like that, it does pay off. You've had a lot more traction with younger fellas and girls trying to come through and work here.
Yeah, definitely. I think it's past that awkward stage now of people being like, what are you doing? People see it and they're like, oh, actually that's I haven't copped shit from it for ages. Like, it is what it is. Like,
people are always going to rip you for it, though, like seeing you on there. But it's just a bit of fun. Like that's what makes being at work fun. Or let's go off and do a stupid video or something like that to break up the day.
To do an office TikTok or something like that. Yeah,
and that breaks up the day as well. If you're having a shit day, you can be like, "Oh, Nath, Matt, let's go do a dumb video for 20 minutes and break it up," and it makes you feel way better. Have a few laughs afterwards.
What do you reckon? Do you reckon I can steal some credit off Matt? Because when I was an apprentice, I was the one that told him. I started the Plumbify TikTok. I told him to do Instagram. Yeah. And we got, until his recent video, you and me were the most highest viewed. We changed to a live tap changeover.
We were. I rated that.
I think that's what the people. That's what the people want to see.
Yeah.
Live tap changeovers. Live tap changeovers.
Yeah.
Like us in a hole just like filled with shit.
Yeah.
Which like, I don't know, just like fighting each other and just like.
You reckon more like shit? Real stuff as well as the piss takes?
Yeah, just like weird shit. You know, like I want to see, you know, you getting like grease racer or something. Just like dive in there for like $50, something like that. You know, like I'll give you $50 to do it.
I'd probably dive in a septic tank before a grease arrestor.
For how much? For $50?
No, not $50.
How much? Actually?
Realistically, hang on. You're probably going to get. Do I get anything to cover my face?
Yes. Or you can have overalls, and you can have.
Oh, this is okay.
I don't know. You must suffocate. I was about to say you can put like a balloon over your head or something. No. Okay. So you can have overalls.
Yeah.
You can have goggles.
Yeah.
You can have a peg on your nose.
Yeah.
And then a snorkel to like. Or like a bit of a hose to the top, so you're going to get something in your mouth because you're like, but no, sucking over a hose.
Yeah.
Sucking over a hose, but you're going to sucking over a hose. So.
Yeah. Okay, let me think about this. How long do I have to stay in there for, or just jump in and get out?
15 seconds, and you're underwater for 15 seconds. Oh, it's a long time underwater.
No, well you can. If you can poke the snorkel out the top.
Yeah, 10 seconds, but then you're sucking sucking to get air in. So let's do 10 seconds. There's no fucking nozzle going out because then you're not sucking shit in.
I'd probably, you know what? To be honest, I'd do it for $5,000.
I think that's expensive.
You reckon?
I think that's expensive.
What would you do it for?
I don't know.
The septic tank we're talking about.
Yeah.
Like just piss and shit.
Oh yeah. 2.5.
Wow.
2.5.
You're cheap.
Yeah. We can start a GoFundMe.
You'd be nice to take on a date night.
Yeah.
In grease arrestor though, I'd probably do it for 10. I hate the smell of grease arrestor, man.
Yeah, but I'd feel less disgusted.
Really?
Being in a grease arrestor, I'd say. Yeah.
They stink.
Maybe
man.
if like I don't know. Yeah, they do, but they like I feel like they stink, but the inside of them is less gross. Does that make sense? Like the contents has come from a pot sink or a I mean, a silk trap off the floor.
Mixed up together and shit.
Yeah, no, I'd probably go like...
People are still going to spit down drains and shit like that.
Yeah, 2-3.50. Nah, I think I need to bump both my prices up. I don't know.
You said 25.
Under 5. I'll do it. I need to get some cash offers before I do it.
I actually wouldn't mind getting $2,000 together and do that, to be fair. That's rough though.
I'd have to pick the septic though. Like I want like a Ryan Reynolds septic tank or something. I don't want like
shit.
I don't
man.
want like
a
Parafield Garden septic tank or something like that. I'm not doing that.
Oh, dude. You can't pick shit though.
Did you have any of those like when you were an apprentice that someone's like, I'll be handing there for $50 and you say yes and they're like, oh no. Because there's been a few with Matt that I've said yes to and he's gone like, nah.
I personally would never do like lick this piece of corn that's out of the drain for bloody $50. No, I wouldn't do that anyway.
I had one of those.
Didn't you do one? So I'll give you like $50 or something if you drink this bin water with that.
And then you said no to me doing it.
Yeah, because you were going to do it.
Yeah, and then I actually had one of those corn ones where I would have had some of the corn, but I can't remember what the price was.
What's the matter with you, eh?
Yeah,
fair enough.
It is what it is. It's like 2 seconds of your life.
Yeah, do you remember? Get sick.
We're on a work show, and it was after we did the. I won't just give it away. It's because allegedly this story happened. It was you, me, Mick, Will, Matt.
Yeah,
was the work show, and we were crossing a bridge, and the bet had to do something to do with that bridge.
Yes.
Yeah. And then Matt pulled out because someone was going to do it.
Yes, I do remember that.
He loves pulling out of a bet. He loves it.
Was that our first work show?
Yeah, it was.
Yeah, it was. Yeah. I do remember that. He does like pulling out of a bet.
Yeah, it's really annoying.
He also pulls out of hallway challenges as well.
Yeah, he does. Yeah. Oh my god. Can we get like some, I don't know, reviews or some feedback? We want to see Nath, who's 6'7".
Yeah.
6'7",
110 kilos.
110 kilos versus Matt, who's a Smurf, basically, in a hallway challenge. Just a big run through.
If we get enough, how can you get this out?
If this reel gets 500 likes.
500
likes is pretty good.
We have to do it. I'll do it. I don't care. It would just be convincing Matthew to do it.
Yeah, 500 likes, and you'll see Big Nath and Matt do a run through.
Yeah, I'll do that.
Full speed.
I reckon
no pads.
He'll get so much speed up. I reckon
he'll die. I reckon
he'll hold his own. I reckon
he's got to sign his will before.
Yeah, I'll shit on him.
Yeah.
I might be surprised there, but yeah, I reckon that's fair. 500
yeah, we could probably sell tickets to that. I reckon a lot of people would want to see Matt get floored.
Yeah. Are we being too too little with 500? Let's go a bit more.
500? No, I think 500.
Yeah, right.
500 is hard to get. Yeah. I think. And I would go lower. Could we go lower? That'd be good.
1 like.
Yeah. I think Matt would agree on 500.
Yeah,
so that's all right.
That's fine. Matthew, I'm running through you for 500 likes on this reel.
Oh, he did pull out of that at the golf day as well.
Yeah, he did. Oh,
yeah.
He did.
Dodgy.
Matthew.
We work for a dodgy bloke.
Got to hold you to your word, Matt. Come on, mate.
All right. Well, I think we can wrap that up there.
Yeah,
I think we'll. I definitely want to continue this.
Yeah.
At some other point.
It was a good yarn, mate.
It was a good yarn. All right. Thanks for listening. Please go like that Instagram reel. That would be so good. I just want to see Matt get flattened.
500 likes, people.
500 likes. All right. See ya.
Peace.
Thanks for tuning in to another Plumbify podcast. Make sure you follow us on Instagram, TikTok, YouTube, LinkedIn, and all the usual podcast platforms.